Hello everyone, welcome back to Be Bold Rahul. Live a healthier and fitter life. There are a lot more people who struggle with motivation. Where should I start from? Today we're going to be doing a video which is slightly different from all the content that we have made so far. Today is something that is really special to me and is something that I'm really this is a journey that I'm really excited to go on. Let me go back to my childhood, right? So all my life I've always been a dark fat kid, and I was made fun of it a lot when I was growing up, and it was like it took a really big toll on my mental health as well as I was growing up, right? But I've always had this feeling that I should be losing weight, that I should be healthier, that I should look fitter, and I've had this goal all my life for obvious reasons, and I've never been able to hit it because every time I decide to get onto this journey and take a few steps into it, within a few weeks, within a few months, I've always faltered. This time around, because I feel like now that I'm getting into this whole process of creating content and I'm getting into this whole journey with you in learning how to be more confident and learning how to be healthier and fitter, having my entire audience of 175 people at the moment, keeping me accountable of staying on track. Right? This time I want to measure everything. This time I want to set really easy to achieve milestones and hit them consistently. To start off with, I got my advanced blood work done and my body composition analysis done. And to break down those reports, I'm going to call on my personal trainer who's been training me for about 2 months now, and we have like a really great bond. And he understands exactly what I need to do to achieve my goal. So I'd just like to call on Amit, who's my personal trainer. Welcome on the channel, Amit. So this is I'm very glad that you're doing this with me because Amit and I have been training for about 2 months now, and I'm absolutely loving working out with him. And he is like someone who's been pushing me to do better and be fitter. So I'll just let him quickly introduce himself, and then we'll get into my reports and just break it down quickly.
So to be very frank, we did like 10-12 sessions in last
ऐसे
20
ये सब
months.
नहीं बोलते अमित, ये सब नहीं बोलते हैं.
अभी तो
हमने
just trying.
2 महीने से वर्कआउट किया है. नंबर ऑफ सेशंस 2 महीने हुए हैं.
2 महीने में we have done 10 sessions.
अरे
And the whole fight is more about like being consistent. So hello guys, my name is Amit Vats. I'm a trainer from last 13-14 years, and I'm helping people like Rahul from last 2.5 years in this area in Bandra.
how do you measure being fit?
How do I measure being fit? So like fitness can be defined in a multiple ways. So when we are actually looking as a coach towards fitness, we look towards multiple factors in human body. We call it like holistic program, where we look into exercise, we look into nutrition, we look into sleep, we look into stress and other habits as well, like step, alcoholism or any kind of other
I
step.
am not alcoholic.
Okay, you're not?
नहीं.
Okay.
नहीं. बिल्कुल नहीं भाई. अरे
So we look towards a holistic lifestyle because just doing plain exercises, punishing yourself in food is not going to help people to get better. Idea is to get people better in all the aspects of their life, and doing exercises, doing other stuff with it can make that happen.
So अब हम क्या करेंगे, मैंने एडवांस ब्लड वर्क कर लिया है और मैंने बॉडी कॉम्पोजिशन एनालिसिस कर लिया, दोनों के रिपोर्ट्स आ गए हैं. तो पहले हम ब्लड रिपोर्ट देख लेते हैं और फिर बॉडी कॉम्पोजिशन देख लेते हैं, एंड यू लेट मी नो हाउ हॉरिबल दीज आर. ओके cool.
Nothing
Let's
is
go.
horrible, everything is
अरे यार ये ट्रेनर
manageable. No, ऐसा नहीं बोलना क्या? Okay.
ये ट्रेनर
मुझे नहीं बोलना
पॉजिटिव क्यों
ऐसा.
होते हैं हमेशा?
Yeah, I'm positive. Okay,
ठीक है,
so
ठीक
this
है.
is what I understand from your blood work.
Yes.
So your triglyceride level, lipid profile is very high. Vitamin D is low, and like there is slight high uric acid. HbA1c is a borderline high, which is again not a major issue, but it's early sign. And LDL look out of the table. These are the things we need to look at.
Okay.
We need to
Okay.
cut on like some kind of food which can increase uric acids, like high purine food, alcohol. We can increase your cardio activity, weight training, and everything.
Okay.
To work on everything. So all of these like factors are manageable and actionable, and we need to just take actions very quickly.
Cool. ऐसा कुछ रिपोर्ट में आपको लग नहीं रहा which is like unsolvable, right? Everything is really like figure outable and like.
So this is what we call lifestyle issues,
Okay.
and I think like working on lifestyle can help you to like get over all of this.
Perfect. Cool. Now let's go to the body composition analysis. ठीक है?
Yeah.
क्या लगता है आपको?
Body composition analysis.
क्या
Yes.
बढ़िया ये है.
So
इतना राउंड फिगर है ना.
so the muscle mass is really good. I will look at the
किधर
good
है?
areas. So your muscle mass is 42.6. That's really good.
Okay.
Yes, fat mass is somewhat equally, but we need to drop the fat mass and keep your muscle mass and even increase your muscle mass a little bit
Okay.
and decrease your fat mass and drop the fat percentage, which is 36.6 right now, to somewhere around 28, 26, whatever you want.
Okay.
Tell me.
Okay.
Like,
So
we
the
can
target-
try to like go there.
We'll get to the target at the end of it. But right now, 36.6% body fat.
Wow,
Abhi.
yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Good.
So
Good. I have passed. If this was like a 10th board exam, I passed. Ho chukka. Yeah. So I mean, after looking at the blood work and the body composition analysis, I really had like a very rude wake-up call. Right? These are numbers of someone who is at the verge of developing like a serious health condition, and I'm only 28. So it was high time to like really take some actionable corrective measures towards this. Okay, so I decided to go to the gym to figure out, like to do like a baseline test to see how many push-ups, how many pull-ups, how long I could hold a plank, and how long I could run without stopping. Right, so I went in and I could do 0 push-ups. I could do 0 pull-ups. I was able to do a 45-second plank though, which is quite good.
Got
है ना? And अरे हंसो मत यार.
yeah, 45 seconds is good.
ठीक है. And I was able to run for like I was able to run for 170 meters without stopping, which
160.
160 meters without stopping. But so ये देख के तो हमें पता ही चल चुका है कि मेरी हेल्थ अभी काफी एकदम रॉक बॉटम पे है अभी. And my stamina is trash, even though I didn't want to say this on camera, but according to the script, I need to say that my stamina is trash. And
So
I
you
couldn't
say your
even-
stamina is great?
No, my stamina is horrible on this.
Okay.
But I don't want to acknowledge it on camera. But I get it now. But it's fine. I wanted to know the truth, and I know the truth. The irrefutable truth that I have these deficiencies where I'm not able to do pull-ups or push-ups, and my blood work, my triglycerides are high, my lipid profile is high, and everything is high. So now, आपके हिसाब से, how do we structure the next 90 days?
So in 90 days.
Yeah.
So Rahul, right now your weight is 117. If you look at healthy weight loss, like aiming 3 to 4 kgs a month
Okay.
is a very good target. So we can look at 105 at the end of these 90 days.
Okay, cool. ठीक है. इसके साथ साथ मुझे थोड़े और टारगेट्स भी सेट करने हैं खुद के लिए. ठीक है, मुझे 50 पुशअप करना है, 20 पुलअप करना है, मेरे को 2 मिनट का प्लैंक करना है, और मुझे 5 किलोमीटर रुके बिना दौड़ना है.
You're like that. It's good to be ambitious.
नहीं कर लूंगा यार. आप
कर
सपोर्ट नहीं
लूंगा.
कर.
I'm supporting you.
नहीं,
But
90 days में कर
let's keep
सकता हूँ
some
कि नहीं?
realistic number.
Okay.
So we look at like 10 push-ups,
Okay.
5 pull-ups,
हाँ,
and before progressing to 5 kilometer run, let's do 1 kilometer run.
ठीक है. और प्लैंक कितनी देर का करूँगा?
Plank, I think like 1 minute 90 seconds is
मैं तो
enough.
ऑलरेडी 45 सेकंड्स कर रहा हूँ यार.
कोई बात नहीं, plank should not
थोड़ा
be a
बड़ा
goal.
टारगेट सेट करा, 2 मिनट सेट
So
कर.
we'll set goal for your bench presses.
हाँ, ठीक है.
So bench press right now, for example, not for example, you are doing 50 kg and 6 reps with that.
Okay.
So in 3 months, we can take it to like 70 kgs
Okay.
and same number of reps.
ठीक है, cool. Done. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Let's shake on it.
Let's check on it.
Done. Okay, so that was a brutal reality check. But Amit has now given me like some really serious targets to achieve. One of them, like we discussed, is going to be losing 12 kgs over 90 days. So that will bring my weight down from say 117 to 105. The next one is, of course, the push-ups and pull-ups and all the targets that we discussed, right? But how are we going to measure this? This has to be measured at each point every day so that we have accountability and we have transparency throughout the entire process. So all my sleep and all my calories and all my steps will be counted on my Whoop app, which is what I'm wearing right now. And I've created like an entire Excel sheet where I'm logging in all my meals that I'm eating, my sleep, my steps. And I'll add a link to the Excel sheet down below in the description. You can check it out so that I have to enter the correct values every day, so I can't cheat on that as well. So I want to be as open and as transparent as possible in this challenge. So bottom line, I could have ignored it. I could have shrugged it off, but I feel like this is the right time for me to take action. I've got my reason to do this. I've got my plan in place, and it's now time to just show up and do the deed every single day. So while I started off with the whole idea of doing this 90-day challenge, and I wanted to do it alone, I wanted to do it as a personal mission, I do know that there are a lot more people who struggle with motivation. There are a lot more people who want to be fitter, who want to be healthier, but find it difficult to be. And I want to help a lot more of you stick to plan and achieve your health goals and live a much better life than you are living right now. Being healthier, being fitter helps you feel more confident, helps you live longer, helps you live a more satisfying and a more fulfilling life. So here's what we are doing. I am picking 10 of you to join me on this journey. The same plan, the same goals, the same tests, the same struggle, and the same 90 days. And at the end of it, I'll pick one of you to win 7 crore! Sorry, 2 lakhs. Alright, so here's how you can be part of this journey, right? I'm going to add a link in the description which will lead to a form where you'll have to fill in your basic information and also tell us why exactly you want to live a healthier and fitter life. And out of all these entries, we're going to select 10 people to join me on this journey. We'll do weekly check-ins with them and do a monthly video to see how much they've progressed. And at the end of September, or Sextember as we like to call it at Bold Care, we're going to announce the winner of this challenge. So comment down below if you have any questions about the challenge. Happy to answer it. And would love to see a lot of you join me on this challenge. And I'm really looking forward to losing weight, hitting my goals, and just becoming ripped, dude. I think that's something that I want to achieve. I became very violent in the end, but subscribe as well. So you can see everyone's progress and cheer them on. We'll do fun contests. Stay around.